Good day, everyone. Parents, thanks for coming out with the kids. Guys, I want you all to give yourself a round of applause for coming out. This was so wonderful seeing all the talent of Tobago in one place this morning, celebrating the legend, Mr. Bertille Clair, the best coach in the Caribbean and the world. Guys, he has a motto, discipline. As long as we have discipline, we will reach places. So guys, I'm going to introduce you all to other speakers because I don't want to be long. So first up, we have Wendell Moore, a national player, captain of Signal Hill, and scouting for young players to take them abroad. So let me bring on Mr. Wendell Moore.
Morning, everyone. Morning, everyone. All right, guys, again, congratulations to my coach, Bertille Clair, all the family, guests, parents, everyone, welcome. Guys, this is a quick note for the kids. Guys, I will be talking your language, dialect, green verbs, everything in one. Bottom line, I was in your position, I was where you were years ago. Started 1976. And before, I went to Bonaccord School. I'm giving my story. I'm not giving nobody's story, nobody else thing, I'm just giving my story. And from there, Coach Bertille Clair went to Montgomery School. Coach Bertille Clair was my inspiration, was my teacher, my father, my leader, everything. I was a cuss bud like the same way all of us cuss behind doors when mommy not there, same kind of way. From there, when I meet coach, the cussing kind of cooled down and we move forward from there. Guys, the bottom line is you have to stay focused. As we're talking to coach, which most of the saying, my sayings, is from Bertille Clair. Repetition improves skill. It's all muscle memory. The more you work, the more you train, the more you do one thing over and over and over, it comes natural. There's no science to it. You just have to keep working and working. Again, as he would say, in the heights that great men reach and kept. It's because you're working extra is where the improvement coming. As my son-in-law in the States, he gave me a motto also. He said, hard work beat talent when talent failed to work hard. Hard work would always beat the talented team when the talented team fail to work hard. Again, it's the same heights that great men reach and kept. It's the same thing. Basically, the guys who do extra work in the night and get up and doing training anytime, them is the guy with improve. Guys, you end up in Trinidad, Tobago, end up in Tobago. Four corners of the world. Don't narrow down yourself to think this is an end-all, be-all. Reach for the skies, the sky, whatever. Just keep training, keep working. Always, and I'm saying this to you guys, including if you have to challenge mommy and daddy and your coaches, you need to get exposed in bigger spaces like the Europe or the other countries, because you have to measure yourself against them. As you know, I have a kid that playing in the La Liga, and it's the same thought process. Don't have to stay, among your peers and challenge yourself. No, you have to get exposed. That's what Coach Bertille Clair used to do for us. So by he carrying us to Europe, well, we were young at the time, we really know the full scope, but it's to measure you, to compare you with somebody so-called best out there, and we realize at a young level, we are as good or better than them. But after we get at the 16, 15 level, they become much more improved because they are more organized. It's in their DNA to work hard. So guys, keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing. Practice make permanent. Practice becomes permanent. So if you just do it over and over, you will be all right. Thank you.
All right, up now we have Mr. Wayne Clark, one of the best coaches in Tobago at the senior level.
Good morning, one and all. When you hear things like this being said, you have to look around and see who we talking to. I just want to say congratulations to Coach Sinclair, for paving the way and still doing what he, always does. Still out here doing it, probably defying time, age, and everything else, but he's still here doing what he have to do. We continue to take a page out of his book, and we continue to aspire to be like him and to even try to be greater. Just to the parents, it's okay to encourage your children to dream. You should encourage them to dream. But a dream remains a dream if you just dream. It's okay to dream, and you have to get up now and work the dream for it to be a reality. We got to keep working. We got to keep working. After you finish dreaming, it's time to start working. Continue to do the hard work. Congratulations for coming out here. This is a wonderful morning. Coach, congratulations, and may you continue to go on and live as long as God permits you. Thanks again for being out here.
And we come to where the air is rare. The big man in the business, Mr. Dwight York, that take Tobago all over the world. Mr. York.
You want to hold it, man?
Yeah, I don't mind. All right, cool. Morning to everyone. Let me first begin by saying it's a great honor to revisit this beautiful Signal Hill where it all started for so many of us. I look around and I see so many familiar faces to begin with. And just like you guys who are sitting here, this same bunch of guys here, we were very much in this same position. This is where it all started. And of course, before I even extend anything else, can everyone just wish Coach Bertille Sinclair a happy birthday? He doesn't?
Happy birthday!
We are here to celebrate not just the coaching school, but a legacy in my eyes. A legacy that will live for a very, very long time. And the coaching school has been going on for 40-odd years. And that's simply because of one man, and one man only. Yes, there's been many helpers around the place. But his legacy is why we are all here to celebrate. And from a personal point of view, that I was very much in, just to echo in terms of what Wendell Moore was saying earlier on, we were right here, training every day, repetition after repetition, wanting to succeed. And there's no substitute for hard work. That is something that I've taken away from Coach Bertille Sinclair over the years. The fundamentals of hard work, the discipline, the dedication to your sport, the love for the sport. Without those, your battle is going to be an uphill battle all the time. So I was very fortunate, and I look at Coach Bertille Sinclair not as a coach to me or as a teacher. He was a mentor as well as a father figure, someone who I can look up to, someone who was instrumental in my development. And certainly I'm proud to say without Coach Bertille Sinclair, I would not be in this position. And I'm living proof to many of you and who haven't seen me or heard of my name before, that I was in this very same position. But I was determined to be successful. I wanted to make the difference. People like Wendell Moore and others have set the benchmark, and I've watched and learned over the years. And I think that's now that you have somebody who has been out there, who has done it, you can actually feed from it. You should embrace it and says, right, this is what I want to do. And not everyone here is going to be a professional footballer, but it's the same thing applied to whatever you do. The same hard work, the same discipline. Those things will never change. Doesn't matter what you do. So for me, it's a great honor to have the opportunity to address the coaching school. that has been going on for 40-odd years. As I said, for me, to look back and see so many familiar faces just shows that what Coach Bertille Sinclair had done for all of us for so many years. We have people here that fly back into the country just to be here, just because of what Coach Bertille Sinclair. And in my eyes, it took far too long for him to be recognized in the way he should be recognized. Far too long. And I have to commend everyone who's been involved to making this possible. And I know people behind the scene is still working hard to make sure that this is happening. And I just want you all to know that the legacy will continue on. As long as I'm alive and as long as Coach Bertille alive, the name Coach Bertille Sinclair Coaching School will always remain. And I'm going to donate some money to the coaching school to try and get you some better footballs. You know, so Coach, just so you know, and to get you some better equipment. Because back in the days what we had, you guys got far better football than us and far more football than us. And you guys have everything. Look at these fantastic boots that some of you kids have. Trust me, we didn't have those kind of boots. But anyway, today belonged to Coach Bertille Sinclair. And as I said, it's a great honor to have this opportunity to address the coaching school again. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again. Take care, Coach. Everybody so far has addressed the kids, and everybody, we're here for Coach Bertille Sinclair. But I want to address the older people also, because we're still in charge of the children. And it's high time that we come together, and Coach has offered us an opportunity today that we can come together. It is a travesty that the kids in Tobago not getting the opportunity to be shown on a national level. And the only way we could do that in the realm of what we have going on in Trinidad and Tobago is with the Pro League. And I don't understand why we can't come together as Tobagonians to have one team with all these coaches here who has brought all these kids here today to have a team that we can expose. I saw a lot of talent here today. There's a kid named Jabari Francis that I just took to Trinidad just about 4 months ago. He went away with the national under 20 teams with Russell team, and now he's on the senior team with Coach Dennis Lawrence. And there's a lot of other guys here who can make that step. But it's difficult for the guys to come to Trinidad and have to make that type of step. So if you have your own team up here and you have your organization that the kids can get the opportunity and don't have to trickle down to Trinidad and be in the comfort of their homes, it will be much better. I just wanted to address that. As everybody has echoed their sentiments today, Coach Bertille Sinclair, when I met him in 1988, it changed my life. If you're listening to the news, you'll see that they're shooting everybody in Carnage right now. That's the area I'm from. And fortunate for me that I met this giant of a man. He's only small in stature, but he's a giant of a man that taught me to thine own self to be truth. And if you be true to yourself, and as all the other speakers said, you know, you work hard, you give your dedication and all of that, but respect the people, respect your parents, respect your coaches, respect the people who are your teachers when you go to school. You too can make something of yourself. You know, and I just want to take this opportunity again, Coach, in a public forum, to continue to thank you for all that you have brought to my life and my family life, because the way I bring my kids up is because of what you taught to me. Thanks, everybody.
And we're going to bring the man of the moment, Mr. Coach Bertille Sinclair. again and you finish and I'll bring out the PR.
And ladies and gentlemen, once more, we want to congratulate those guys who started this project. Give them a round of applause, please. And as Vice York rightly said, better late than never. So it's okay, Dwight, thank you. Better late than never. Because perhaps they was waiting until they threw the thing over me. But I want to again to thank these guys for that. And then we want to thank all you parents who are here to help the celebration. And all the little ones, hello. I spoke to you all this morning, and I said to listen to your parents and your teachers. Hello, young man. Take that from your head. Football is a level playing field. Well, good for one, good for all. I'll put that on your head. Right? So it's so important that we do the right thing. Once we do the right thing, we don't have to look back. I tell the children that every day. And I want to congratulate Angus and these guys who came up with the idea and thing. And then we have to say, Tobago has somebody to look up to. And we're not even understanding that. Dwight York, because he was like, oh, you. When Dwight York came to coaching school, he was 6 years old. 6 years old. And the thing about it, he used to walk from Canaan to Shaw Park sometime. But he wanted it. And as I was telling the guys, if you have to use a wind ball, you could use it. Because he didn't know football a long time. But he wanted it. And they tell you sometimes, when people sleeping in Canaan, and you hear something hitting against the wall, Dwight York alone. Eh? So that's the kind of thing. To accomplish something, you have to work hard. I told them that yesterday, and they say the heights by great men, reached and kept, was not attained by sudden flight. But they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. It's so important. So my dear people, I don't want to keep you longer, little ones in the heat, but I want to tell you that enjoy yourself, do the right thing. As I say, do your lessons, and I'm thinking, as I say, I taught English in primary school and in secondary school right here. And I will always remember the best essay I correct. When I ask some children to write an essay, how you spend your Saturday. And one boy, I will never forget, not a girl, a boy. You know, he said, after 4 or 5 days at school, how I welcome Saturday. That was the introduction. And you know, long ago, if you have a good introduction, we can read it. If not, we just cross it and give 2. You understand? So that was so important. And I will always remember that. After 4 or 5 days at school, I welcome Saturday. And then he started to say, I get up late, I kick some ball. And that was I tell parents, allow the children to come on Saturday morning and free up themselves, free up the brain, and get ready for the next week. But we feel we're going to school the whole week, and we must do lessons on Saturday morning. Lessons must be fix yourself together. So my dear children, you love the football, set your mind to it, and work at it. Right? If I see you again, you have to do push-up. Look, set your mind to it and work at it. Do your lessons in class and come out. You could be the best student and the best footballer. But one of the things I want you to, before we leave, is that everybody has a part to play in life. Come on, people, and you parents think about that. If we didn't have all doctors, we can't have no house bill. You understand? If you have all lawyers, we have nobody to claim it. So everybody have a part to play, and it's so important. As when they bring the man, when I was coaching the national team, and they bring the white man, I say he's taking over, and they tell me, well, what? They're bringing the first time we beat the second round in the World Cup, 89, I carried them too. And when the man tell me, bring this man to him, I tell him, choke his hand, and choke mine, see what color blood. Well, all of us equal. Give me my money, let me go and live in. You understand? Up to now, we can't meet the second round thing. I carried the Gold Cup semi-final, knock it where he was to come. So with the penalty, they fire me. Because I said, give the fellas and them some more money. Because we win millions. And I said, so you always have to stand up what you believe. And I say before I end now, I do things that Francis Sinatra say, what? My way. And now the end is here. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day. God bless you. Stay close. Yeah.
All right, don't go yet. Sit. Sit down, guys. Sit down. We're not finished. Sit down. All right, so we're going to call on Mr. Brian Brown to bring to bring greetings from the planning committee. Mr. Brian Brown.
All right, guys, sit down, please. Sit down. Hello. Sit down, please. Sit, miss. Sit down. We ain't finished. We're not finished. Keep quiet, please. Guys, quiet. All right. So, guys, we want to thank Coach Quiet for all that he contributed and all the guys. So we move on. We have some more things that we need to get done to honor Coach. Good? We have a football extravaganza tomorrow. We want everybody to be there. We want everybody that is here now, parents, children, to be there. Right, guys? Mount Pleasant at 4 o'clock. Come on time. $30. $30. Gentlemen, listen. Let me start to point out some people. Listen. Let me start to point out some people that could stay home if they don't come with $30. Kylan. Harry. Beaks. Come with $30. Bread. Where had bread? Too much of free thing, man. Come on. Right, so guys, we want to support. We want to, we want to make the thing good. So we're going to see all of these guys, Dwight York and all of these guys on show tomorrow. So come. There's going to be a primary school girls game, a primary school boys game. The guys that did not get a chance to play today, you senior guys, we're gonna extend a chance for you all to play tomorrow. But you have to be there at 4 o'clock. Yes, what is this you, Duvi? Of course. No, tomorrow. Right, guys? Boilo. Yes, anyhow, guys, thank you all very much. We thank you for your support. The school yesterday was excellent. Today was mind-blowing. This was good. Okay, guys? Okay, give yourselves a hand. Good. So, is that it? Yes. Right, so guys, parents, we have a gala event tonight. At the time you're going to eat food, you're going to enjoy yourself. Not children. No, not children. Children tomorrow. Parents tonight. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Parents, have a good day. Yeah.
Hey, who's the other group right here? Take my color.
Well, I got some